Welcome back to the survival game. So in this update, I want to add food, animals, and finally, I want to make some changes to the inventory and the crafting menu. Because right now, it covers the entire screen, and we can't see anything. How are we supposed to play the game if you can't see? So I was thinking if we change the position, then if we make it a bit smaller, maybe something like this, and then move it over. Boom. Then if we go ahead and do the same for the crafting menu, so open it up, change the position, then we can make it a bit smaller again, just so we can see it properly. Oh, what the? I think I'm gonna have to change the size of the scrolling frame as well. Boom, that's more like it. Then if you go to the main frame and change the position to 8. Right, there we go. Right, then all we have to do is go to the script. Then if you just change this number 5 to an 8, and then change this number to 1, 2, 5. Okay, so if we open up the inventory, there we go! So it came out from the side, and it's a lot smaller now, so we can actually see what we're doing. Then we can close it, and do the same for the crafting. And yeah, I think it makes it very helpful. Oh yeah, and also if we're going to be making food, then I need to make a way to actually eat it. Because if you have an item and click it, then you drop it. So instead, I want to make it so if you click it, then you have the option to either drop it or eat it. If it's food anyway, you don't want to be able to eat a rock or something. Okay, so inside the little sample button, if we add in a frame, then change the properties, blah blah blah, change position. Then if you change the color to black, and the transparency to 0.25. Then in the frame, if we add in a button, once again do all the boring properties, change the position, blah blah blah, size to 0.8, 0.0.25, 0. Then I'm going to make the color red or something like that should do. Then if you scroll down to the text, there we go. Then we can make it say something like close, there we go. Okay, so that's the button done. Then if we duplicate it, then we can make this one say eat. Then finally, if you duplicate and make it say drop. There we go. Then to get it to work, I just need to change the script a little bit. Then if we go down to about here, where we drop the item, then I can make a few changes. So give me a minute. Boom, here we go. So basically to get it to work, once we click an item, it enables the options. And if the item is just something like a rock, then it enables the drop button, but it gets rid of the eat button. But if it is food, then we enable the drop button again, and also enable the eat button. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so I've just given myself some stuff. So if we go ahead and click it, then if we click drop, then it drops it. So basically all we have to do now is make food, and then it should come up with the eat button. Okay, so to actually make some food, we first need to make a GUI. So add in a screen GUI, rename that to stats GUI, and then like always, we need to add in a frame. And once again, we need to change the properties, blah blah blah. Boom, there we go. We've got a little white box. And inside that little white box, we're going to add in another frame. And then we're going to change the properties. Whoa! So this frame is going to be the background of like the hunger bar. And inside of that frame, let's add in another frame. Whoa! I'm literally going to have like 100 frames, oh my god. And finally, all we have to do, if you go into the server script service, and then character setup. Right, so if you go down to the functions, and then if you do local, setup, stats, player. There we go. Wait. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Right, so then if you go down to the functions, then if you do local, function, setup, stats, player, boom. Then if you make a few variables for character, then after that, then we're going to do hunger, get property change signal, and then value. So then once the hunger reaches 0, it'll kill the player. Boom, here we go. And then after that, we can make a loop to remove the hunger. Boom, and there we go. Okay, so right now we have full hunger, but after a few seconds, then it goes down.
Yum.
And oh no, we're getting quite hungry, but we have nothing to eat, so I guess we'll have to wait. Oh no, I'm getting quite hungry now. I think this is it. This is the end. Oh no. No! Okay, I died. But it works, yes. But now we actually need to make something to eat, because otherwise we're just going to keep dying over and over again. And that isn't so fun. Okay, so for food, I was thinking of making like animals that you have to, you know, eat. But if you don't want to do that, then you could just eat some plants instead, like berries or something. So I'm just going to click this bush, open it up. Then if you duplicate one of the parts, then shrink it. Then if you change the material to plastic, where is it? There we go. And the color to red. Then if you drag it into place, copy paste it a few times, and there we go. Okay, so if we go ahead and break it, boom, boom, brr, almost there. And there we go. Then if we pick it up, there we go, we have berries. And then we can eat them. So the hunger's gone down a bit. So if we click eat, there we go, it went up. So now we don't have to starve any longer. We finally have food. Okay, so now that we've got these berries, I want to try making like an animal. But since I'm bad at Blender, I'm going to try making it out of parts, which is probably just going to make it look worse, but oh well. Okay, so got one leg, copy it, drag it over, there we go. Then copy these, and boom. Then copy the leg, drag it up, make it a bit bigger for the body. And already this looks awful. What has happened here? What the? Why is it floating all of a sudden? What? Don't know what happened there. Right, then if we copy this, make it a cube or something, like that. I don't know why it's so small. What is this? Okay, what? This is actually like the worst thing I've ever seen. And then finally, we need to give it a face. So I'm going to give it some eyeballs. We just make it into like a little block. And then copy it, colour them in, and boom! Here's our animal. This isn't even a thing. This looks more like an alien or something. I said I'm going to get rid of it. Ugh. You know what? I'm going to try that again. Here we go. That's more like it. So this poor little pig is going to sadly have to become food. So I'm going to go to the toolbox and type in meat. Here we go. What is that? What is this thing? What the? That is terrifying. I don't think I'd want to eat whatever that is. Oh, this one looks pretty good. So if we drag it into the folder, boom. And then if we select a pig, go into the folder and change drop type to one meat. So now the pig should drop the meat. Okay, now it's time for the worst part. I'm sorry, but it must be done. Boom! I'm sorry. Let me pick up the meat and now I'm gonna eat it. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, so I think that should be it for the hunger system. So, if we go to the terrain editor, edit, and then if you drag this over to about here, then we can build a new bit of land. Right, let's make it sand, and then move it over a bit. And we need to try and get a decent size for it. I want to try and make it like quite big compared to that one. So maybe something like this, then fill. But now we need to try and make it look a bit more natural, because right now it's just like a giant rectangle. Maybe try and smooth corners a bit. What is this? I hate using this tool. Right, this looks awful, but it'll have to do for now. So then if we add some grass, like that. Maybe also add some rock for some nice detail. Oh yeah. Then if you just raise the ground a bit to make it less flat. Wow! Then finally, add the decoration. Okay, are you ready for the big reveal? Yeah! Here we go. We have a whole new map to play on. And look at it in game. Whoa, look at this place. It's beautiful. Hello, pig. Do you like the new map? Because I do. So if you want to check out the game for yourself, there should be a link to it in the description, so you can check out the new update. Also, make sure to check out the video on screen now, because it's cool, and you should like it, so please go watch it. You can also check out my Roblox group and Discord server in the description, and I'll see you later. Bye!